journey of stars are created from humble beginnings. And in the world of boxing, few exemplify this more than Abdullah Mason. At just 20 years old, this blue-chip prospect boasts an impressive record of 15-0, with an astounding 13 of those victories ending in knockouts, even before he's fully tapped into his fledgling mainstream. In this developmental stage, Mason has dazzled audiences with his exceptional skills, explosive athleticism, and raw power. In this fight, he faces a veteran challenge and Vasquez, nicknamed La Fiera, for his own punishing punching power. The true test for Abdullah Mason lies not only in his ability to give, but how much he's able to take. His chin will be put up to the test as he must cross this hurdle in order to progress onto the next stage. When you wield the sword of suffering, believing destruction is the answer, how will you withstand the onslaught of anguish when faced with an adversity whose might matches your own? In the crucible of suffering, will your determination withstand the storm you've created? It took barely a minute before the challenge unfolded. In a moment of casual exchange, Mason found himself floored by a powerful left hook from La Fiera. Due to no fault of his own, Mason had his right guard up. He opened himself up when he turned with his left uppercut, leaving the front of his face exposed to the wicked left hook.
Nope, first knockdown again. You see Vasquez leaning forward.
Oh, Abdullah gets dropped by the left.
Eager to amend his mistakes, Abdullah jumped right back into the fire, delivering a fierce left uppercut that cut right between Vasquez's open guard.
Definitely holding the phone, but again, it snuck in there, that shot. But then that up,
He gets rocked by a right hand. Oh, Mason! He lands on Yohan. Round 1, a minute.
The firefight was on with both boxers, guns blazing. Abdullah presses Vasquez back, but again gets floored by the same left hook as the one before. Again with his right guard intact, but momentarily opening up due to his left uppercut.
Answer. And it's the last knockdown right here. Abdullah again holding the...
Abdullah's down for the second time with a tap.
Abdullah sprang back to his feet with his legs steady beneath him. Now working behind his jab, he finishes the round on a high note.
Want to see what Abdullah has in on the inside. Vasquez, again, still dangerous. He still got to be cautious because he has...
We're anxious against a veteran, and he made him pay. But here's Abdullah once again going in, and this...
As the second round commenced, Abdullah dialed in on his focus, determined to establish his jab and move his feet, changing range and pivoting to evade La Fiera's left hook, all while maintaining a steady rhythm.
Close to a very dangerous La Fiera Yohan Vasquez, and it's what excitement we saw in the open.
In a troubling flash, Abdullah found himself in a familiar sequence as La Fiera lands his left hook once more. This time, however, he managed to withstand the punch and stay on his feet.
Vasquez, and he's making him dance, but this is where Vasquez...
That was the beginning of the end, as Abdullah went for the kill, as he got the finish, as he pummeled Vasquez into submission.
That is, and he's still in there trying to...
Vasquez holding and punching, and Abdullah says, you hold me, you better hold me tight because I'm going to go to the body. Body shot. If you put Abdullah Mason down, you better...
The narrative surrounding Abdullah was one of intrigue and anticipation. His raw power was well known, but the uncertainty about his chin left questions. Despite the 2 knockdowns, he showcased incredible resilience. Although he had his right guard up, the drops were a consequence of opening up while throwing the left uppercut. As they say, it's boxing. What stood out was Abdullah's composure. He never appeared hurt with his legs always underneath him, displaying a remarkable ability to remain steady under fire. Once he regained his footing and began to dictate his fight with his jab, Vasquez was left scrambling for answers. At just 20 years old, Abdullah has an impressive foundation to build upon. If he takes the lessons from this fight to heart, honing his craft and learning from the moments of vulnerability, the potential of hitting him is limitless. The boxing world will be watching closely as he continues to develop into the next dangerous contender.